here since the beginning of the stream, and I collected so many points. Let me start with the easy ones. Iftikhar was a nice guy. It's good to see, but it seems that he was not prepared. He made some ridiculous statements that you didn't press him on those. First of all, he said that we don't need to follow ijma. Where did that come from? If we don't follow the ijma of our scholars, who do we follow? Any layman on the street? So that's a ridiculous point. Another thing, he said that for tafsir, as long as it is not contradicting the language, it's okay to accept the tafsir. Again, this is ridiculous. People can come up with so many different tafsir. We have the hadith rejectors with their translations and their interpretation of the Quran. We don't accept that, not just because of the language. There are so many things that you have to bear in mind when doing tafsir. Another thing that he said that when Brother Al-Yamani said that he must have been alive in order to descend, he said no. I think it's just without thinking. So who descend? Dead people descend from the sky? It seems that he was just like whatever you throw at him, he will respond without even paying attention to, or thinking for a few seconds before giving the reply. It's like on the spot. The same thing with Ahmad, with Ahmad Rahil, that he just came here he didn't come to address their Aqidah at all. And for Brother Sulaiman, he said that Aqidah, this is not part of Aqidah. Obviously, he doesn't know the meaning of Aqidah. If he really believes that, he doesn't know what is Aqidah. Aqidah is belief in the messengers, not just they have a name. You have to believe the entire story. You accept the entire story. So our Aqidah is clear. You have presented it so many times. Their Aqidah, they don't want to address. We want to address that Aqidah. That's Sulaiman. And another point, Iftikhar mentioned that the Sahaba, the tafsir, he was trying to dismiss the tafsir by saying they were all written later. The Sahaba did not need the tafsir. They knew, we take the tafsir from them. We have the hadith. They knew, they were with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They don't need a tafsir as much as we need. So that's another thing they have to think about. And obviously we cannot accept, this is all to say, to dismiss the tafsir so that they can follow Mirza Ghulam's tafsir. If you want us to follow Mirza Ghulam Ahmad's tafsir, let's talk about him. Is he qualified to do the tafsir? Should we take the tafsir from? But you don't want the topic. You say, let's talk about Isa. When you want to talk about Isa, you say the tafsir of Mirza Ghulam Ahmad says this. No, we cannot accept that unless we clarify the status of Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, whether we can take tafsir from him, whether he's a prophet, whether he's a wali, whether he's a whatever. And then another thing that they always say that you guys, every time they want to counter us, they say that your scholars don't read our books. So you are saying that Brother Yamani, Brother Muhammad Imtiaz, and Sheikh Ibn Hazm, they just want to embarrass themselves here without reading your books. They just come here with random statements to make, and they want to embarrass them in front of thousands of people who are watching. And another thing, I think Razi made this, Zakir Naik and Didat, that they are arguing that they believe. No, this is ridiculous. You obviously don't know about Ahmad Didat and Zakir Naik. They're arguing hypothetically. Remember, their audience is the Christians. They're trying to prove the Christians that your narrative is wrong, even from your own Bible. Zakir Naik is alive. Go and ask him. Is this what he believes? I'm sure he takes questions every week. You can ask him. I don't think he believes this. I'm sure and even if he believes this, you present the evidence to him, he will accept. Dr. Zakir Naik will accept that. Brother Adnan is here. So another point I wanted to mention, the wow does not mean sequence. Like inni mutawaffika wa rafi'uka ilayya, it doesn't mean sequence. And Sheikh already addressed the issue about bal. And Ibn Hazm, the last point is about Ibn Hazm. He's saying that they take his, they use him to defend their position. What's his position? He says that the way he understood the death of Isa, he said that this means death. At the same, one sentence later, he says that he will come back. So his belief is the same, like I said before. He's not dead and coming back while dead. Obviously, he's alive. If he has been raised, he'll come back alive. And finally, the Qadianism is not right, even if you prove our narrative is wrong. You are not right. You still have to prove your narrative, which is not, you have not addressed. You've been asking for this topic for 2.5 months, and today you've been given the chance, and you have not addressed in 7 hours. Exactly, in 15 seconds, it will be 7 hours. You have not addressed this topic at all. So let's move to the next topic, which is Mirza Ghulam Ahmad a decent man? Like Brother Adnan has always been asking. Jazakumullah khair. That's all I